So I've just been thinking about something, and I hope that you share with me if this is something you'd be interested in. I've been thinking about creating a community of like-minded people where you can have basically access to this crazy vault. I want this to be the thing that directs life, that directs our lives, that helps us to live better together. I am here this week in the Hudson River Valley. I have been visiting the Culinary Institute of America, and I've actually attended 2 boot camps there. One was called Bootcamp Basics, and the other one is actually all about the local foods found here in the Hudson River Valley. I have been having an amazing time, and as I've been going through these boot camps, something very interesting happened. The very first day that I was there, they asked all of us to go around, and as they usually do at these kinds of things, we had to introduce ourselves. We had to share our name, where we were from, and then the reason that we were there. The chef that was instructing us wanted to make sure that he was giving us the experience that we had come for. So I introduced myself, who I was, where I was from, and then I shared that I teach kids. I teach teenagers how to cook. I said, I've never been professionally trained. I thought it would be a good idea to learn some of these tips and tricks and the right ways to do things, because if I'm teaching them, I might as well teach them the right way. And the chef that was instructing that day laughed, and he said, well, they won't know any different. And, he's right, they won't. But I will, and I want to teach them the right way. So it's been a great week. As we've gone through the week, we've had a lot of time one-on-one with different members in the class, but also as a group. We've been going to dinner in the evenings as well. And as we've been talking, it's come out that I'm a dentist, that I'm a naturopath, that I really focus on health and wellness. They were a little confused. They said, but I thought you were a teacher, that you teach kids. And I said, well, I do that too. Well, and you've talked about this garden that you run, are you like a gardener? Well, yeah, I do that too. They've been very confused about who in the world I am. And really, as I thought about that today, I realized that their confusion is a little reflective of my own confusion. So who am I? What do I do? And what is my focus? Those are all really important, good questions. And as I started thinking about it, I've really compartmentalized my life a little and compartmentalized the things that I love to do. Cooking is in a box, gardening is in a box, dentistry is in a box, wellness is in a box, self-sufficiency is in a box, cooking is in a box. These are all in different boxes. And what I realized is really they're all just me. And a lot of you have expressed interest in different components of these things. You're interested in the dentistry that I talk about and the wellness that it can provide. You're interested in healthy, fast meals that a mom can put on the table for her children every single night. You're interested in learning how to garden and provide for yourself. You're interested in these pieces. I always find it interesting that you are, that you want to hear what I have to share. But I'm also very honored that you are. And as I'm at courses like this, my brain works in a little different way. I'm taking this information in a deeper level for 2 reasons. Number 1, I want to retain it for myself. I want to be able to go home and do this at home. But number 2, I want to retain it to be able to teach it. And I think I need to learn it at a different level to be able to actually share and teach it to someone else. That's just the way I'm wired. That's just the way I'm made, is that I want to share. I want to teach. I want to help you. I want to simplify things. So really, I look at things and say, okay, this is a complex concept. How can I simplify it to make it easier for you? So in thinking about this and talking about this, what I've realized is this is what I've termed living well life. That's what this is. And for whatever reason, you're interested in what I have to say about it. And for whatever reason, I love to share. So I've just been thinking about something, and I hope that you share with me if this is something you'd be interested in. I've been thinking about creating a community of like-minded people where you can have basically access to this crazy vault. Sorry, it's loud out here. To this crazy vault of information up here that really does filter through a lot and simplify it down. I want to help you live better. I want to help you be able to have the health that you are hoping for. That would improve your quality of life. I want you to be able to get to the place you want in life from a health and wellness perspective, from a self-sufficiency perspective. So this is just something I've been tossing around. What does it look like? what does it look like to really come together and create this life of living well together as a group, as a community. So this is something that I'm going to be talking about, thinking about, bringing up multiple times, asking you questions about what would you want? What would you be willing to, commit to, invest in, those kinds of things to be able to make this happen. How important is it to you? So reach out, let me know, give me some comments. What does this look like for you? I've loved the experience I've had this week. It's been very immersive, very hands-on. We've just really dove in head first, and if we couldn't swim, then somebody saved us. But that's what I want this Living Well life to be as well. I want us just to dive in head first. And I want to be able to share the musings that go on in my head, the things that I learn every single week that I know will help you. I want you to have direct access to that. What does that look like? So please share. I hope that you keep sharing with me, and I'll keep sharing with you. I wanted to show you, it had to get a little darker out here. There's fireflies all over. Let's see if we can catch one on camera. I don't know if I'm going to or not, but I haven't seen fireflies since I lived in Omaha, Nebraska for dental school. And fireflies to me are really interesting. They're fleeting. They're only out at night. They have a real quick, bright light, and then they burn out. I don't want that to be what this living well life is for any of us. I don't want it to be a quick, fleeting, oh, there was one, I just saw it, quick, fleeting thing that just burns out. I want this to be the thing that directs life, that directs our lives, that helps us to live better together. So let's work on it together. Let's see what we can come up with. I'm excited. Let's just live well.